here. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I have a small haul for the month of January. Before we begin, I mentioned in my Makeup Rehab and Eyeshadow Bank intro that I had a couple of orders that I'd done in January, and that's why I'm starting fresh for February. And this is what I was talking about. So there is one order, and I can't remember if I mentioned it in that video or not, but I had purchased a set of brushes from Sigma from Macy's. I got them here and I sent them right back. And Lainey, I know you said you love them, and I know a lot of people love them, but you guys, I had such buyer's remorse. Like, I was like, Missy, you cannot spend this much money on makeup brushes. So yeah, they went back. Buyer's remorse. I am gonna, tomorrow I'll go for an MRI on my SI joints. And where we're going, they have a TJ Maxx. And so Rob is taking me and he's like, I was like, can we stop at TJ Maxx, see what brushes they have? And he's like, sure. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. But yeah, I sent them back. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Those brushes cost more than everything I'm about to show you combined. So I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't pull the trigger. And maybe it'll end up being, you know, more expensive down the road. I don't know, but I just couldn't. And I had like 15% cash back on Rakuten. That is the only reason why I pulled the trigger. But yeah, I sent them back. And I will never buy again from the Sigma website. If you saw my Cinderella haul last year or the year before, never again. I mean, I can't even believe I bought a Sigma product because that's how salty I am about their customer service. Anywho, my hair is doing this thing. I don't know. It's very rainy and wet today, but this is second day hair, so I went ahead and straightened it because I kept curling it with a curling iron. It would not hold curl today. And I was like, well, all right, let's just go. All right. So where did we start? Oh, we started with Glam. So I don't remember what video it was, but Erica had said, hey, which palettes do you recommend? And I told her, and then I was like, and then she was like, it's on sale. And I was like, oh, okay, let me go look. So the whole reason why I got on that website was for the Barbie palette. And they were having 30% off. And when I placed my order around Thanksgiving, this was already out of stock, and I did not want the whole collection. This is the only one that came out prior to Strawberry Shortcake that I was the least bit interested. I didn't like the look of the Scooby-Doo palettes. Like, I don't know. And I went back and forth on this one, but I saw Angelica do a reel. I don't remember. She did something and she used this palette and I was like, oh, okay, that's really pretty. So I had my eye on it, but I just hadn't pulled the trigger. And you guys know I love me some Glam Light and I love pinks and purples. These are so pretty. Now, of course, I don't love these, but they'll get some use. And no, this is not going into a project just yet, but I'm not counting it out. I'm sure there are some, I never watched swatch videos, so I'm sure there's some overlap. It just is what it is with this. She's like indie color pop, where she just, you know, sometimes packages different colors or same colors in different packaging. But yeah, it's so weird that this has names and that Strawberry Shortcake did not have names. I wonder if they didn't license the name. I don't know. Anyway, bought that, really excited. For 3 palettes, I paid less than $50. So yeah, the next 2, you guys are going to call me a clown and call me a clown. I don't care. I forgot it came in this. I hate this packaging. This packaging, I hate this packaging. I hate it. Yeah, and I don't know that I've been quiet about that at all. I think it's wasteful. Like, it's literally going to go in recycling. Because I just don't collect packaging. But, and even if I did, I don't know that I'd collect something like this. Maybe because I grew up with an alcoholic. I don't know. We'll see. This is the margarita palette. It's so pretty. This is what it looks like new. This is what it looks like loved. This is one of my favorites. And this was on sale for like $25, and then there was 30% off of that. Was it 25 or 15? It may have been $15. I don't know why it's on sale. Maybe it wasn't a good seller, but I love it. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorite palettes I used last year. So I have a backup. I will eventually end up painting that one to completion, or this one to completion. My goal this year is to hit pan in all of the shades, and I have 1, 2, 3 in projects right now. So yeah. And then the other one was this one. This is the Red Velvet Cupcake. You guys know I'm painting this one to completion. I'm really loving this palette. Like, I really, really enjoy this palette. For me, it's a neutral palette. The only shade I don't like is that Red Matte. The rest of them are beautiful and lovely. And again, this is what it looks like brand new. And this is what it looks like loved. Spoilers? Nope, no spoilers, because I already had pan and everything. So yeah, it's a really pretty palette. And again, I think this was on sale for like 15 or 10. And then I got 30% off on top of that. So it made it like $6 or $7. Yeah, I paid less than 50 for 3 palettes. So anyway, that was Glamlight. They're teasing. It was funny. I was reading the comments about their next collab, and people are like, it's My Chemical Romance. Some people are like, it's the Bride of Chucky. Some people are like, it's Avril Lavigne. And I'm just like, I am so over these IP. I mean, I don't know. Anywho, that was Glamlight. The next order was e.l.f. So when I went on the hunt for that Jelly Pop cleanser, I realized that I had like $15 in points that I could redeem, and they had this back in stock. So this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is it's supposed to be a dupe of Charlotte Tilbury. It's not a dupe. It's not a dupe. I agree with people who say this is not a dupe. I agree with that. This is a bit darker. I cannot wear this on its own. The Charlotte Tilbury, I can get it to rub in and melt in and not have a line. Not on this. And today I mixed it with my very glowy foundation. And if I didn't have highlighter and setting spray that was glowy, I wouldn't be glowy. So I've only used it twice. I'm going to give it a few more uses and see if I like it. But as of right now, I don't care for this whatsoever. I love the one from Charlotte Tilbury. Yes, it's bougie. Yes, it's expensive. But as I mentioned in my At the Hop video, is that wherever I'm painting it, that it would be something that I only wore when I left the house and wanted just to kind of even out my skin tone. This is just too deep for me to do that. So yeah. Yeah, if you want it, even though it has a doe foot, let me know. I'd be happy to send it to you. And then I went ahead and picked up this. This is their Holy Hydration Bounce Back Jelly Cleanser. So this is a little bit of a different consistency from the regular one, but I'm going to give it a go. And then Alex, thank you, Alex. I think you were the only comment on that video. I appreciate it. She mentioned the one from Good Molecules. So I've put that in my like save later on Ulta because I definitely don't need one now. But if I need one in the past, then yeah. So this literally cost me shipping. So I picked up those two. And then last but not least was Tarte. And this one was, I don't know. I went back and forth on this one for what, a month? Before I finally pulled the trigger, and that's because it was on sale and then I had a coupon. So the main thing I wanted was this. Their face palette. Their Amazonian clay face palette. And if you guys know, I do not need a brush. This is their Precious Gems palette. I have no regrets. Hashtag no regrets. This is gorgeous. It's going to blind you, but this is beautiful. It has, I think it's supposed to be 5 blushes and then 1 bronzer. If you followed me at all, you know that the Amazonian clay bronzer formula, cheek formula, is one of my favorite powder products. It's beautiful. I just think they blend beautifully. They look beautiful. And I have been salivating over it. There's the bronzer. This is a glowy blush that reminds me of Frosé, except it's a bit more peachy. Ooh, that one reminds me of Party. That's pretty. Does this have names on it? I don't think it had names on it. Hold, please. Oh, they do have names. Okay. So we have Polished, Refined, Facet, Gemstone, Luxe and Park Avenue Princess. So Luxe is probably my favorite. This kind of neutral leaning pinky blush. So they're all really pretty. I'm really excited to get some use out of this palette. I had depotted a couple that I'd gotten, and unfortunately, lesson learned, don't depot those Amazonian clay because they become really brittle. So a lot of the ones that I had have completely shattered in the palette, and I'm not the type of person who's going to sit down and put all the powder back together and create something. I know there are a few people that kind of save that powder. This ain't it. I ain't your girl. I've got way too many other things to think about, but I am really excited to get my hands on that palette. I'm currently have 2 high-end palettes and projects. I've got the NARS Orgasm on the Beach from last year, and then a Charlotte Tilbury one. I've been on the fence about selling the other Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette from that I got last year. As you guys know, I gouged it with my thumb, so I'd have to sell it at a pretty steep discount. But if you're interested in that, let me know. I haven't quite decided, but I think I'm kind of leaning that way. Okay, then I picked up a mini Maracuja lip oil. This one is in Chelsea. This was on sale, and then I had a coupon on top of it. So I really love this formula. The clicker normally breaks. I haven't experienced that yet, thank goodness, but I got a mini. I really like this formula. And someone said the minis are better than the big ones. I picked up another, I bought this for the Tubby mascara. This 3 set was the same price as the Tubby mascara regular price. So you get the Tubby mascara, you get the Man-Eater mascara, and then you get the eyeliner, which I believe is double-ended. And if oh, they are in boxes. Look at that. Love it. I panned one of these. I think I just finished it earlier this year, actually, where it has a pen on one side and a pencil on the other. I really like this eyeliner. So there's that. It comes with, like I said, the Tubby mascara and then the Tarte Man-Eater mascara. I may send that along to someone else, like Project Beauty or something, because I don't remember liking it. And I did get a small sample of it. So let me pull that out. And I picked up a 3-pack that had the Shape Tape Ultra Creamy. I actually really like this. I panned one in 50 Shades of Purple and really, really liked it. It was a different color, so I picked up 16N. So it came with the mini concealer, which will last me probably 6 months. And then it came with a small Man-Eater and then a small Maracuja Juicy Lip. I think this is a lipstick. I don't think this is a gloss. I had it on earlier. Yeah, this has to be a lipstick. It has to be a lipstick. And I didn't realize that and made a huge mess of it. So that's it. That's the haul. That's it. That's the haul. Oh, I got a free gift with purchase. This is their H2O drink of H2O face cream. I think I had a set a few years ago. That wasn't bad. So that's it. The only thing that I don't love is that e.l.f. product. And it's just, I don't know, I was expecting it to be, when I think of something that's glowy, I think of something that's also hydrating, and that is not the case with that. But again, I need to wear it a couple of times on its own, and maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But we'll see. I don't know. The only other thing I have my eye on other than make eye brushes is the Blend Bunny palette. And I've considered picking up her brushes too. Once I get the refund from Macy's, I may do that. I still have plenty of time left. Plenty of time. I have 7 days. 7 days to make that decision before the eyeshadow bank and stuff goes into not fruition, goes into play or whatever. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm just saying, you're gonna want to watch my Oh My Pan update the second week of February. I'm just saying. So anyway, that's it, friends. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you. As I mentioned, these 2 palettes are going to be staple for me. So if you have the opportunity to pick them up when they're on a discount, I say go ahead. I absolutely love them. And if you hate them, don't tell me. I know a lot of people don't like the matte formula. I find it easy to work with, but that's just me. And eyeshadow is one of those things where it really is dependent upon how you apply it, the brush you use, the primer you use, your own eyelids, etc. So it's very personal, and I get that. I do, but don't tell me you don't like it because it'll hurt my feelings. Just kidding. Anywho, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. This eye look is very, very pretty. This blue is Dark Waters from Luxie. Oh, so pretty. That's it. I appreciate you. I haven't talked to anybody since yesterday, and yesterday wasn't even really talking because, anywho, what am I trying to say? I don't even know. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I'm at Misty Pans. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. Let me know if you've picked up any of the Glam light. Let me know what you think about the e.l.f. And I would be really interested in knowing that because I'm on the fence. But anyway, I love your faces. I will see you in my next video, which may be, I don't know when this is going to go up. But know that I'm filming it on the 24th. So if something else comes into my collection, I had time. All right, love you, bye. Okay, love you, bye.